Welcome once again to this session of the Freelance Masterclass. I remain your host and trainer, Nato Pius Marchalino, and today we would be looking at how to learn a skill via LinkedIn Learning. All right, so the first step we want to take on this very topic is to search for LinkedIn Learning on Google search engine. Now, it's pertinent to understand and to note that LinkedIn is a social media platform for professionals and career people. All right. So you would need to have an account on LinkedIn so as to be able to access the arm of LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn Learning is basically an arm of LinkedIn social media application or social media platform that was bought over from lynda.com. Okay, so once we arrive at the LinkedIn Learning URL, we may need to sign up if we do not have an account on LinkedIn. All right, once that is done, will go further to activate our monthly subscription. Okay, now in activating your monthly subscription, it opens up your free trial period. You are entitled to 1 month of free trial to access and to enjoy the features of LinkedIn Learning. All right. So that is what we're going to capitalize on in this training. To activating our first free month of trial on LinkedIn Learning so that it enables us to enjoy the learning of different skills on LinkedIn Learning. All right. And once that is done, we go through the platform to filter out the courses or skill that we may be interested in. And then we begin our learning and try to complete the course. Preferably, we would need to use a learning path, and thereafter, once we are done learning, we may want to do further personal research so as to master the skill that we have learned on LinkedIn Learning. Eventually, we will have to take a test at the end of the learning. Okay, LinkedIn Learning always goes with a test at the end of every skill that you learn or every course that you take on there. This test or the exam at the end of each learning of its chapter, okay, would entitle you to having a certificate attached to your name, which you can download or upload to your LinkedIn profile. All right. So that is basically the process or the step to learning via LinkedIn Learning. All right. So having said that, let's jump right into the practical and see how we can apply these steps. So right here, I am on a fresh tab of my web browser, and I would go through the Google search engine to type in the keyword LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn Learning, sorry, with a space in between them, LinkedIn Learning, and then I smash the enter key. The result pops up and I go with the first option, which is LinkedIn Learning with Linda. I click on that and it takes me over to the LinkedIn Learning platform or user interface. Okay, so beginning from the scratch, we would start our free month. We'll begin with our free month. And once I click on start my free month, it loads up and takes me over to the next interface where I would be taking my next step. All right, so here I am. It asking me whether I would want to start with a trial, an annual trial period or a monthly trial period. So our goal here is actually to activate the trial period, okay? Not necessarily to make any form of payment because we're trying to see how we could learn on LinkedIn for free, all right? And the trial period makes that possible for us. So you can choose any of these options just to activate your free trial period. So I'll go with try for free annually, and here I am, okay? I'm asked to sign in or create an account. So if you already have a LinkedIn profile, which I actually recommend everyone to have, okay, have a LinkedIn account if you are already a LinkedIn user. So simply put in your email or your phone number here and your password and smash the sign in button, okay. But if you are not a LinkedIn user, then you may need to sign up by clicking on join now. We click on join now, you will be taken to the sign up page. All right. So if you already are signed into your Google account, that is your Gmail account, it makes it a lot more easier. So all you need to do is to use the continue with Google option, and that will fasten the process of your sign up. So I will choose this account and I would confirm that I want to use your account to create my Google or my LinkedIn account. So I'll put in a password that I can remember, and then I click on agree and join. So this is simply the process of signing up on LinkedIn. New if you do not already have a profile on LinkedIn. Of course, the country of residence is Nigeria, and here I'll be putting in my phone number. So here my phone number will begin with 8, omitting the first 0. So I go 816-963-8116, right? And I smash the submit button. So this brings me here that a code has been sent to my phone. I have to extract the code from my phone and supply it into this box made available for me. So the code I received from my phone is 035906. So I smash the submit button and wait for the next step. So this is the next stage where I am brought to continue the process of my sign up. So my country remains Nigeria, and the city where I am located presently is Awka South, or simply choose Awka, Anambra. All right, so you choose the city where you are, your city of residence, and then you smash the next button. So this is the next stage of our sign up process. I am asked to provide my recent job title. I'll simply use the option I am a student. Okay, fill in the name of my institution. So here we go. I filled in the necessary information into the section, and then I click on continue. So here it's asking me, are you looking for a new job? Of course, if you're looking for a new job, you choose the option yes. If not, you go with the option not now. Okay, so I'll leave it at the option yes. What job are you looking for? Whatever job that you have in mind, just go ahead and fill it in. Let's say customer service, or preferably graphics design in this case. Graphics designer. Let's say graphics specialist, graphic design specialist. Let's use the term graphic specialist. We could choose as many as we want to. Customer service representative, and so on and so forth. So you can choose as many as you want, and the location preferably Awka, Anambra State. And I'm open to remote work. Okay, this is basically for freelancers. Want to work from home, make sure you take this option, and then I go ahead and smash on the next button. So here we go. It says that I will get notified when jobs around these selections are posted on LinkedIn. Okay, so this process is very crucial because you can actually get a job via LinkedIn. Okay, so you want to make sure that you follow this process. Once you're sure that everything is well set, you click on next, and then your profile is almost set. It's asking if you want to share your profile with recruiters. Option should be yes, except if you're not looking for a job or you're not seeking a job. Okay, so once that is set, we go next. And here we are. Our profile is basically ready. If you want to link your mobile app, because this application has a mobile app, just simply go to Google Play Store or your App Store and download LinkedIn. All right, LinkedIn app. All right, and it's quite different from the LinkedIn Learning app. These are two different applications. All right, owned by the same organization, which is LinkedIn. But for now, I won't be needing this, so I would say next for now. So here we go. Our profile is almost set. We can begin to select people that we know. All right. LinkedIn will suggest some persons based on our information that we supplied. But we don't want to do this now, so we skip it. We can always come back to it later. So here it's asking us to follow companies that we may know or companies that we want to follow. So you scroll down and search for companies of your choice or interest of your choice. And once you're done with that, you go next. I won't be selecting any for now. I can always come back to that. So I'll select next, and it says that it's trying to get me a job. This is not necessarily the reason why we are doing this. We just want to get this done so that we can have our profile all set. Okay, so now that our profile is set, we can return to LinkedIn Learning. Okay, LinkedIn Learning. So we open a new tab and we search for LinkedIn Learning. All right, LinkedIn Learning. And once that comes up, we go through the same process all over again. LinkedIn Learning with Linda, and then we would be automatically signed in. We'll be automatically signed in. So here we are on the LinkedIn Learning app. Okay, so to start your free trial, you want to click on Start My Free Month. All right, once you click on that, it would take you over to the process again. Try for free. It would eventually ask you to sign in to be sure that you are the one trying to gain access. Once your information is signed in, it automatically picks that up and takes you further into the process. So I can skip this for now if I don't want it. So it will eventually take me over to the page where I am to put in my card details. Okay, my card details is what will initiate a trial period for me. All right, so you want to use your MasterCard if it will be allowed. So many people at this juncture usually have a problem with their MasterCard. Okay, though it will tell you that you're going to pay, but for the first month it would be free. So that is the essence of learning for free. You want to use this free process or this free trial to learn for 1 month, okay, without paying anything. So what I usually recommend in this case, if your card is declined for one reason or the other, then you would try to use what I call a barter card. Okay, I'll be showing us exactly in another video how to create a barter account. All right, so if you can create a barter dollar card, you can use those details right inside of here. Okay, and once that is done, you smash on your review order. But before you use a barter card, you would be wise to change the location of your LinkedIn account, because the barter card is a dollar card and the address that is registered with the barter card is a US address. So you cannot use a Nigerian address here. So you want to make sure that this is changed to US, okay, the United States, whenever you're filling out your barter form. Okay, that is the card details of your barter card. All right, so once this is done, you click on review order, and if you're using a Naira card, a total of about 200 naira will be deducted from your card, or you may not experience any form of deduction whatsoever. So whichever way it is, your free trial will be activated and you can begin to learn. Okay, so let's go back to the home page of the learning app so that we can see other things that we need to bear in mind. So we are back to the homepage of the LinkedIn Learning app or the LinkedIn Learning platform. If your trial is activated, then you would not be seeing this notification anymore, okay? Which shows that your trial period has begun. So I recommend that if you are not yet ready to learn, do not activate your trial period, because as soon as you activate it, you can only enjoy it for 1 month, and thereafter you will not be allowed to experience or enjoy any free trial period again. And whenever your free trial period is activated, try as much as possible to learn as many skills as possible, or one skill and gain a mastery of it. Okay, so what we're going to be showing us now is exactly how to learn on LinkedIn Learning app. There are two ways to learn on LinkedIn Learning app. One is by learning through the individual courses, and the other is by learning through the learning path. There's something called the learning path. So to learn with individual courses is simply you go around the course. You can see different courses that has been suggested for you here. This is essential Excel essential training. This is just a course. You can see the name here is a course on its own. This is also another course, how to be a better boss. This is a course, introduction to Terraform on Azure. There's another course, starting a career as a financial analyst, and so on and so forth. So if you're learning via a course, this is how you go about it, and you can always scroll down to see many more. Or you could simply search for the course of your choice or the skill that you want to learn. If it's a graphic design skill, you type in graphics design or graphics design, and then you smash the enter key. It would populate different courses on graphics design for you to select from. Okay, so you can see this is graphic design, it's a video. Now you need to pay attention to the time. You can see a timestamp on each of the video. This is just 3 minutes video. This is 4 hour video. Okay, 4 hour 12 minutes. Now if you look at the top here, you see that this is a course and this is a video. This is how you differentiate between a clip, okay, a video clip inside of a course. Okay, so this shows that this is a clip, and that is why it is 3 minutes long. This is a video clip inside of a graphic design course. Okay, it says it is from the course Creative Pro Careers Staying Ahead. All right, but this is a course on its own. Okay, so you want to be sure of what you're selecting if you must get a certificate. Okay, so you preferably should go with either a course or a learning path, except if you want to quickly pick out some vital information, then you can decide to just watch some single videos to learn whatever it is that is of your interest. All right, but I do not recommend that you go with courses or go with video. I recommend you go with a learning path. And how do you learn through a learning path? You would want to choose what skill you want to learn, just like with this here, graphic design. And then at the top here, you can see various icons. All right, so you want to make sure that you select the English language. If it is written in a different language, you change it by clicking on this icon. You get a drop down, you select English language, and then you head over to type. Under type, you want to select learning paths. Okay, learning paths. This is how you should learn. And what this does for you is it brings together series of courses, okay, under a particular learning path, such that you do not need to be searching for courses by yourself. LinkedIn's algorithm will automatically bring together different courses that can help you gain mastery of a particular skill. So watch what happens to this search result. Once I show the learning path result, it will bring together a series of videos under one particular learning path. So you can see in this case, this is a learning path titled Become a Graphic Designer, and it is 26 hours long. Okay, so learning path usually have longer hours, all right, because it helps you gain mastery of what you're trying to learn. In this case, becoming a digital illustrator, and it is 35 hours long. Become a user experience designer, 8 hours long, and so on and so forth. Okay, so if I should open the first one, say become a graphic designer, you would basically see that it consists of multiple videos. Okay, so this is a course on its own, what is graphic design, and it is 2 minutes long. This is another course on its own, graphic design careers, 20 minutes long. You can see this is another course which is 52 minutes long, introduction to graphic design concept. This is another course, 2 hours long, graphic design foundations, layout and composition. So if you scroll further down, you see other courses that make up this particular learning path. Okay, so what this means is that you will be introduced not just to a particular course, but series of courses that helps you gain mastery of this particular skill, graphic design. So in this case, there are 11 courses that you'll be learning, and on the average, it should take you about a day and 2 hours to finish it up, if that is what you want to commit to. All right. And then the good thing with learning via learning path is that for each course, you can see these are different courses, altogether 11 courses. For each course that you take, you would eventually be entitled to a certificate at the end of the course. Okay, so in this case, you'll be entitled to 11 certificates because there are 11 courses here. And then at the end, you will also be entitled to one other certificate which shows that you have learned this particular skill, which is graphic design, altogether. So that makes it a 12th certificate that you'll be getting for learning via this learning path. Okay. So if you scroll down, you'll see the various instructors that you'll be learning from, different gurus in their different industries. All right. So this is basically the benefit of learning via LinkedIn Learning. And then to begin the course, you just simply click on the set let's start learning path here, and it automatically begins to play the video. Now if you play the video while you have not activated your trial period, it may not show you all the necessary videos that you are allowed to watch. Okay, it will probably lock some and open some. So to gain entry into all the videos that are available under this skill, you want to make sure that your trial period has been activated. However, you can try by starting the learning path. In some cases, some videos are totally free to watch from beginning to the end. Okay, so you may want to try that to see if such videos exist among these options. Okay, but if there are other videos that are locked up, then you want to make sure that you activate your trial period so as to enjoy the entire videos that are made available under this learning path. All right, so this is basically how you learn. The same thing applies to other courses or other say skills like Microsoft, or say cloud computing, for instance. Cloud computing. Okay, say cloud computing, you can see the results here. Cloud computing, choose cloud computing, head over to types, and then use a learning path and show result. It will bring to your screen the different learning path that introduces you to different courses on cloud computing. So you can see understanding cloud fundamentals, understanding Google Cloud fundamentals, and so on and so forth. So if you want to be a cloud developer or you want to be an Azure expert, this is basically how you learn. And once this is done, you will get a certificate at the end. Okay, that certificate can help boost your CV, and it can also help you land your next job as a freelancer. So this is basically how you go about learning on LinkedIn Learning. In our next video or subsequent videos, we'll be showing you other options on how you can learn on other platforms. Until then, see you in the next video.